In this video, we will learn how you can automatically create a carrier in Shipday on Zoho Forms response. Let's say you want every time a new response is received via Zoho Forms, a carrier should be created in Shipday. So we are going to automate this entire process using Pabbly Connect. Come to my screen to see how we do this. To automatically create carrier in Shipday on Zoho Form response, let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect now. On the top right, you will see a Create Workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Zoho Forms to Shipday. Now it will show you two windows, Trigger and Action. Trigger is when this happens, Action says do this. So our entire automation process would work on these two steps, Trigger and Action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when a purchase is made, an action can be send a confirmation message to the user. In our case, a trigger can be when a new response is received on Zoho Forms, the action can be create a carrier in Shipday. Okay, so let us begin and select Zoho Forms as a trigger application. For trigger event, we will select new form submitted. Now you will see it has generated a webhook URL like this. A webhook URL is basically a link that connects two applications. So let us copy this webhook URL and read these steps as to know how we are going to set up the URL in Zoho Forms. Okay. So first it says log into Zoho Forms account. We are already logged in. Now we will go to our form, then integrations, webhook and configure webhooks. All right. So this was the form carrier form that I had prepared. Name, first name, last name, phone and email. All right. Now right on the top, you can see integrations button. So I'm just going to open it in a new tab. Here is the integrations button. And now you will see on the left hand side, you will see webhooks option. So click there. Okay, now it says configure webhook. As it says in the instructions, you can see after clicking on webhook configure, we need to go to configure webhooks. So here it is. Let us click there. Now webhook URL, remember the URL that we copied from here. Yes, this one. We are going to paste it. Okay. The content type, let's see what we need to select. The content type is application JSON. Okay, so we are going to select application JSON. Now what it says, let's see. So it says enter the name of your form fields and map them with respective fields. All right. So I'll show you, this is my form. The fields are first name, last name, phone and email. Going back to integration page here, after we gave the URL and selected content type as application JSON. So let us come to parameters. So here we will choose the first name. And we are going to write the field, our form field, then add button here. And then again, we will select last name and pick the field as last name. And then see what other fields we have, phone and email. Okay, so we are going to do same for phone and email. Click on the plus button. Write here the field name. Choose here your field type here, phone. Again on the plus button, email, choose your field here, which is email. And now what will happen is whenever the form is submitted, so all these four fields will be captured as we have given it here. Okay. So now what you will do is just scroll down and click on save button. Okay. It's saved. You can see webhook status is enabled now. All right, coming back to Pabbly, you will see it is waiting for a webhook response. So now what we need to do is we will have to go to our Zoho Forms and quickly do a test submission so as to check if the webhook was set up successfully. All right. So here is the form. I'm just going to click on access form and fill in some dummy details. So you will see I've filled in this carrier form. First name demo, last name dummy, then phone, then email. So since this is just for testing purpose, I've given such names like demo, dummy. Okay, I'm going to submit the form now. It says thank you, the response has been submitted. Now let us come back to Pabbly, and it's still waiting for webhook response, and let's see if it captures the form response. And you will see Pabbly captured the response. This is the first name demo, last name dummy, then demo's email address is here, then demo's contact number is here. So this means we have successfully integrated our Zoho Forms with Pabbly Connect. Okay. Now on to our action step. So we are going to select Shipday as our action application. For the action event, we will select create carrier, as we want every time a new response is received in Zoho Forms, a carrier should be created in Shipday. So let us connect. Add new connection. And now it needs API key. So you can read the help text here, log into Shipday account and navigate to integrations. So I'm already logged into my Shipday. And I will just quickly open this in new tab. I will directly go to integrations here. And since I'm already logged into my Shipday account, I will not have to give my credentials. Now you can see this is the integrations page. Just scroll down and you will see direct integrations, API key. Let us click on show API key, and this is our API key. Let us copy this, come back to Pabbly and paste it. Now let us just click on save. So you will see it's connected. And now we are going to map a few details like name, email and contact number. So let us map the name, go to Zoho Forms and select the name. But before we map in these details, you must be thinking where exactly are we getting this data from. So for that, I will take you to my step 1 where we integrated Zoho Forms with Pabbly. So submitted a dummy form, did a test submission and Pabbly captured the form response. So Pabbly has brought exactly same details over here, and that's how we are going to map. So let us go to the name and map from Zoho Forms. This is the first name. I also want the last name, so I'll just give a space and take the last name demo dummy. So that will be the full name. Then email address, again I'm going to map it in a similar fashion. I'll take it from here. Okay, now comes the phone number. Phone number also we are going to take from Zoho Forms. And we have mapped in these details. Just one more thing. Once we have mapped in these fields, so the best part is these fields, mapped in fields, will automatically be updated from next time. So what will happen is when Zoho Forms receives a new response here, so in Shipday, these mapped in fields like name, email address and phone number will automatically be updated. They will automatically pick the new data and you will not have to do it manually. So now when we click on save and send test request, here in Shipday, demo dummy would be added as a carrier here. Okay, these are the carriers I have in my account, in my Shipday account. So I want to add demo dummy here. So now coming back to Pabbly, I'm just going to click on save and send test request. And you will see we have received the response. Pabbly captured the response. It has also generated a carrier ID, which you can see here. And this is the password. Then the email is here. Now let us go to Shipday and see if this demo dummy person has been added as a carrier there. Okay, so this is my Shipday. And now you can see demo dummy has been added in the carriers list. This is the contact number of demo, the email address. If I click here, you will see these details over here. Area, it has automatically taken. So this means we have successfully integrated our Zoho Forms and Shipday using Pabbly Connect. I hope this video was helpful for you. For more such videos, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube. For further queries, you can visit forum.pabbly.com and you can also check our pricing details at www.pabbly.com.